Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday number 86. How to be free of ego. Question. I've been observing my ego for a long time, working on myself. It thinks it should be the best at everything I do. If someone insults me by making me look like I've failed, I experience a deep, devastating pain, as if I am going to die. Is there a way to dissolve this false belief that I must be the best? Ego is designed as a false solution to your original sin, they call sin. What sin is just that you got separated from your higher essential self, which is that which is pure, free, forever. And your attention got attached to or identified with whatever the ego is telling you that you should identify as in order to survive. So in your case, your ego is telling you that you better be the best because that means survival for you. Whatever your trauma was, whatever, we don't know, could be from incarnations ago. We don't know that. But something is telling you that you must be the best. And it's telling you that if you are not the best, if someone comes along and insults you and shows you that you have failed, which is the opposite of being the best, you're going to feel devastated. You are going to feel that you're dying. So the ego is there for that purpose, to keep you going in a body and surviving in our society. But the reality is that you probably don't need to always be the best. You're probably not in any dire straits. You're probably not in a survival situation. And yet it keeps telling you that you must be the best at what you do. And the worst part is what you're saying is that there's an incredible amount of pain that happens when that's insulted, when your bestness is insulted. So you want to get out of pain. And so the solution here is, what are you identifying as? Because whatever you're identifying as is not whole. It's not complete. It's not the truth. You aren't always the best. There's always going to be something that could be, quote, better than how you're showing up in life. It's fragile. It's based on no substance. The ego has no substance. That's why it's freaking out all the time. It's freaking out that it's going to be annihilated. Why? Because it actually doesn't really exist as anything real. It's trying to base itself on something that is changing all the time. There's no way that you could always be the best. So, what do? The solution is identify with something that is the opposite of being the best. You could say you're the worst, but I won't suggest that. I'd suggest identify as being no one. That's the first step. The first step is to identify as I am nobody, no body, no entity. I am I am nothing that can be destroyed, right? No one, no body. I am that which cannot be destroyed. So, if someone comes along and says, you failed at such and such a thing, or they indicate that, that's terrible, you have just ruined, you failed, and then whatever, then you go, well, I am not a person that is that kind of changing substance that can fail. I am pure, free, forever. And this is the next identity. So you start off with being no one. At least you're not that which can be hurt anymore. At least you're on the level that whatever insults come your way towards your body, you're not your body. So then those insults are meant for the person they think they see, but you're not that one that they see. So you're not going to be offended. And therefore, you are not going to shake inside because they have threatened your existence. And then once you've practiced that enough, eventually that identity will become more like, I am pure, free, forever, which means that you're not just a non-body. You're identifying with your source, your essence. So there's stages of de-identifying. Start with, I am not a body. So, because all those insults go to the body, or your personality, or your actions, or whatever all that's built on being a body. But if you are identifying as a non-body, then those insults can just kind of move right past you. And then after that, you're dissolving the body. Now you start to identify with your true nature. And the nature of your true nature is pure, free, forever. And then you just practice pure, free, forever. So you're developing your attention to leave your physical body identity and move towards your essence, your source. This is called nirod, like you are practicing settling the mind waves of identity on a form and moving it towards non-form, which is your essence, the power or the force that created all forms. But stay with the non-form, the non-manifest, because nobody can insult that because you're not a form. Insults only happen to identity with form. So you are pure, free, forever. That's it for today's Wisdom Wednesday, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.